Have you ever pondered on the strange connection between love and poverty? Could it be that poverty, rather than being a barrier, actually enhances the capacity to love? Interesting, isn't it? In a world where wealth often equates to status and success, it's easy to overlook the value and strength of emotions in those who have less. Poverty, in its stark reality, strips away the materialistic facades, leaving behind raw, unfiltered emotions. This might lead one to argue that love, in its purest form, is more likely to be found among those who have less. Then again, there are those who opine that love among the poor is not as romantic as we make it out to be. They argue that love, in such circumstances, is often a matter of survival, a necessity rather than a choice. The shared struggle, the common fight against adversity, binds people together, they say. But is this love, or a mere alliance forged in the fires of hardship? And what about the belief that poverty fosters a sense of community and therefore love? It is often observed that poor communities tend to be closer knit, their bonds stronger than their wealthier counterparts. They share not only their struggles but also their joys, their victories. Their love, some argue, is more communal, more inclusive. Yet there's another perspective that suggests that love and poverty are not necessarily intertwined. Love, they say, is universal. It transcends socioeconomic barriers. It is as likely to be found in a mansion as it is in a shanty. The capacity to love, to feel, to care is inherent in all humans, regardless of their financial status. So, where does this leave us? Can we definitively say that love is different for the poor? Or is love, like many other human emotions, independent of our material possessions and financial status? The discussion today has brought to light intriguing viewpoints. First, the idea that poverty, by stripping away materialistic distractions, enhances the capacity to love. Second, the perspective that love among the poor is more about survival, less about choice. Third, the belief that poverty fosters a sense of community, and therefore more inclusive love. And finally, the argument that love is universal, unaffected by socioeconomic status. However, it is essential to remember that these are just perspectives, not absolute truths. Love, in its essence, is a deeply personal and subjective emotion. Its expression and experience can vary vastly from person to person, rich or poor. As we navigate through these nuanced discussions, let us not forget the universality of love, its ability to bridge gaps, to heal, to connect, and to uplift.